It goes without saying that the popular business television show Shark Tank is a fun and educational way to see how investors think. Well, our sponsor, the Another Bite podcast, is here each week to delve deeper into Shark Tank episodes, helping entrepreneurs like you by offering their own unique thoughts, spin-off companies, critiques, and even talking with some of the folks who pitch to the sharks and live to tell the tale. From squatty potties to mensch on a bench, and even that weird golf club you use as a toilet, which has definitely been my favorite episode so far. I do highly recommend that one. Another Bite takes a fresh look at some of your favorite episodes and answers what these entrepreneurs are up to now. It's an amazing show for getting a more in-depth look at how businesses are built. And no matter where you are in your journey of work or business ownership, you can be sure you'll walk away with a fresh perspective. So listen to Another Bite, brought to you by the HubSpot Podcast Network, wherever you get your podcasts.
This episode is brought to you by Vital Farms. Isn't it bullshit to have to question where your food comes from? At Vital Farms, you can trace your pasture-raised eggs all the way back to the source, the pasture. On the side of each pasture-raised carton of eggs, you'll find the name of the farm where your eggs were laid. And when you look the farm up on their website, you'll get a peek at all the sunshine, fresh air, and open space the hens enjoy. Learn more and find out where to buy them at vitalfarms.com. Vital Farms, keeping it bullshit-free.
This is Optimal Work Daily, episode 1175, How to Get a Life. No, really, how? By Margo Aaron of thatseemsimportant.com. And hey again, I am Dan. Welcome back to Optimal Work Daily, and today we're going to get right into it as we hear from Margo and optimize your life. How to Get a Life. No, really, how? By Margo Aaron of thatseemsimportant.com. The best manager I ever worked for told me to work less. Having just been scolded for needing to bill more hours to our clients, I was confused by his advice. He said, quote, "I need you to have a life. It's part of your job as a marketer. We need to be in the zeitgeist." End quote. I think about this advice often and believe I've shared it here with you before. But I thought about it again today because I realized in the 10 years since I got this advice, I have promptly ignored it. Not on purpose, it's just I'm still unclear on what constitutes a quote-unquote life. What exactly did I not have? In the corporate world, it's easier to draw the lines between who you are at work and who you are at home. But in our world, the lines are a lot blurrier. Does my emailing you not constitute my life? My projects? Or is it specifically my social life that counts here? Vacations? I think most people, when they suggest one get a life, mean vacations and social life, which is fine for some, but even then I'm not sure it's for me. The times I was most social and took the most vacations, I was the most unhappy. Nothing lights me up more than confronting my internal demons head-on with my pen or conspiring with like-minded makers about how to change the world. I'm told, however, these do not count. Solo activities apparently don't count as having a life either, unless they are outside. If you hike or camp alone, you have a life. If you read a book in your room, you do not have a life. If you garden, you have a life. If you watch reruns of Will and Grace alone in your bedroom wearing your baggiest shirt full of holes, you do not have a life. When my former manager gave this advice, what he meant was, you should do things outside of work that are not directly work-related. He understood that the best ideas come when you're not thinking too much about them, and he knew enough about creativity and empathy to know that going out and experiencing the world would make us better marketers. I'll give him those points. But this idea that our work is not our life, I reject it. Veto, objection, dissent. Take one look at your spouse or parent or BFF right now and tell me they're not working. Check again at 4 p.m., 6 p.m., 9 p.m. Still not working? Cooking, cleaning, eating, bathing, parenting, caregiving, those count as work too. Emotional labor, also work. Scheduling, also work. Attending events with people you don't like, also work. Telling someone to have or get a life that is separate from work distracts us from the real problem, which is this. Why is the way we spend the majority of our time not our life? I have a life. The majority of it is working, some is fun. Much of it is solo, some is social. The line between those binaries is blurry. I think work is fun, and fun can be work. I'm alone but connected, and often in a room full of people and feel alone. But it's all my life, and the fun part isn't more important or relevant than the hard parts. In fact, the hard parts lead to the most fun parts, certainly the fruitful parts. Life is all of it. If you'd like to be more social or go to more parties, then by all means go do that. But don't confuse it for having a life, because a life is all of it. The parties, the tears on the bathroom floor, the births, the deaths, the tedious way you cut an onion, the day you decide to take a knife skills class so you can cut that onion, waiting for a red light to change to green, going for a run, drinking too much tequila, getting dehydrated after your run because you didn't realize it was so hot outside and you drank too much tequila. It all counts as your life. Pretending our work is not our life is like pretending we don't eat food. It's a lie. We've constructed a world in which the majority of our time is spent working. That is something worth examining, interrogating, and perhaps dismantling. But to suggest that it doesn't count as having a life is to discount ourselves, our work, and our worth. Our work matters. What we do with our time is our life. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to watch Will and Grace reruns in my bedroom, wearing my baggiest shirt full of holes. You just listened to the post titled, How to Get a Life. No, really, how? By Margo Aaron of thatseemsimportant.com. Your business is buried in manual work, taking forever to close the books. If this is you, consider 3 numbers: 37,000, 25, 1. 37,000. That's the number of businesses which have upgraded to NetSuite by Oracle. 25. NetSuite turns 25 this year. That's 25 years of helping businesses do more with less, close their books in days, not weeks, and drive down costs. 1, because your business is one of a kind, so you get a customized solution for all of your KPIs in one efficient system with one source of truth. Manage risk, get reliable forecasts, and improve margins. NetSuite is giving you the power of having all your information in one place, helping you to make better, more driven decisions as a business owner. Everything you need to grow, all in one place. And you really can't put a price on the power and efficiency that comes with having all of your processes streamlined like this. This is truly an unprecedented offer. Right now, download NetSuite's popular KPI checklist, designed to give you consistently excellent performance, absolutely free at netsuite.com/startup. That's netsuite.com/startup to get your own KPI checklist. netsuite.com/startup. You want consistency and quality, but you also want variety and freshness. If you run a business, you want it all. With nuts.com, you can get so many different delicious snacks and ingredients and know that they will consistently exceed your expectations. Nuts.com is your one-stop shop for the highest quality foods for business. They offer delicious office snacks, corporate gifts, and wholesale ingredients. And over 50,000 companies choose Nuts.com for their business needs, from offices to hotels to restaurants and retail stores. And we've even loved their product as remote workers. Nuts.com has sent us plenty of snacks that keep us energized and focused so we can deliver the best work that we can. Nuts.com makes ordering for your business quick and easy. Right now, Nuts.com is offering new business customers a free gift with purchase and free shipping on orders of $125 or more at nuts.com/OWD. So go check out all the delicious options at nuts.com/OWD. You'll get that free gift and free shipping when you spend $125 or more. That's nuts.com/OWD. Big thank you to Margo for letting us share this post today. In her quest to answer the question, how do you get people to care? And not finding answers in her job, Margo set about learning all she could about persuasion, influence, direct response, copywriting, branding, and more, and eventually started her own business. But while she was making money at it, she still wasn't getting people to care. So she started writing about her experiences and eventually gained quite a following. Today, Margo is the co-host of the popular internet talk show Hillary and Margo Yell at Websites. And her website, That Seems Important, was named one of the top 100 websites for writers. So definitely check that out. You can find it at thatseemsimportant.com, and I have that linked in this episode's description for you. But I think that is going to do it for me here today. I thank you for joining as always, and I do hope this post helps you just a little bit to reach that new level in your work life. And I will be back again with you tomorrow for another post, and that is where your optimal life awaits.